So with some of the advancements happening in the world of AI, more and more people are getting into coding and trying to create systems and websites. Where I'm seeing, however, a lot of the fundamental issues is that the background knowledge of some people understanding what they're actually asking AI systems to go and create for them. So decided this would be a really cool video where just breaking down something really simple for an HTML page, how it's structured and the ability to create, let's say, a 3D carousel. Now, yes, we know you can go into an AI system and go and say, create me a 3D carousel, but it's understanding the fundamentals of how that's actually built allows you to make changes and edits so that your 3D carousel doesn't look exactly the same as your competitor's 3D carousel. So we've broken it down into the three main sections whenever you're building a website. You've got your HTML pages, which is essentially what you want your end viewer to see. You've got your style.css, which is like the colors of fonts, what it basically looks like. And then you got your JavaScript, and that's essentially where the magic goes when you want your actual website to do something, an animation or something along those lines. So we'll come across, I'm going to bring across a little bit of code that I created, which is just a 3D carousel. We'll bring that across here. 1 second. There we go. Great, we've got a 3D carousel here. I'm going to click the run button so we can see what it looks like. Now we've got the writing, 3D carousel. We've got a section here, which is our actual carousel, which is 5 different images, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. But again, there's really not much to it. Doesn't look great, doesn't look the best at all. Obviously, you can come across and we can edit some of the text here. So this is how you'd come in and edit some text. So we'll say 3D example, click the run button, and we'll see here, instead of carousel, it's going to say example. Great. We're now going to go to the next layer, and the next layer for us is some style.css. So we're going to say, let's change the background color, let's use a nicer font, and let's get these images essentially to be in a carousel format. So we'll come across, bring across a little bit of code that we created for it, and we'll click the run button. Great, so what we can see here now is we've got 3D example, which is what we changed on an actual HTML page, like the render page, so the client can see what they're looking for, or the user can see it essentially. And then we've got some colored background, some nice little buttons here, but nothing seems to be working. And the reason is because we need to create the magic, and the magic's in the JavaScript. So let me come across to my JavaScript, bring across a little bit of code that we've created here, and now we're going to click run. And what you'll see here is, as we click the next button, we've got a 3D carousel that flicks between all the different images. We'll come back to our index.html, and let's say the word slide 1, we want to put here your pick, just as an example. Click run, and now we can see here slide 1 has your pick. So essentially we've got our HTML, which is what the front end, what we want the user to see. We've got the CSS, which is essentially the colors, the fonts, the style, the sizing of the actual web page. And then we have our JavaScript, which is really where the magic sits. When we want the animations to come in, we want some really cool flow, we can come across and directly go and do that straight from your HTML page. When you're building SaaS products or anything like that, the same fundamentals do apply exactly the same way. Hope you enjoyed this video and you learned a lot from it, and we look forward to hearing from you soon.